Hey guys, it's Melissa. How are you doing? It's been a while. So I want to actually thank all my new subscribers. Definitely, if you have anything you want me to discuss, let me know. Anyway, I want to dive right into it. What do I want to talk about? So my issue today is talking about the our bodies. How important are signals in our body? For me personally, I get stuck. I can literally feel my body being stuck. I can feel me moving in slow motion, as if I'm in a dreamlike state. Although I'm conscious, but I feel like I'm in a dream state. So I want to know if that happens to any of y'all, especially people with obsessive compulsive disorder and with PTSD. We always feel like we're in a dream. And this is because we are in a dream. Like, we cannot distinguish between the two. That's why our mind, we have our subconscious and our conscious, and we're never completely in the present because our subconscious is basically overriding our conscious. And then basically we live in our minds. And that is the scariest place to live at, in our minds. We don't live with our heart. We don't live free. We live stuck. We think at any moment something possibly can happen. This is a symptom of like people who suffers with obsessive compulsive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, um, for me personally, I go back to my trauma for me being 6 years old. Although I know consciously I'm not, but I act like I am. My confidence is down. People need to make decisions for me, even although I know like that's not true. See, this happens to a lot of sufferers that suffers with this type of mental illnesses. Basically, you know that you can make decisions for yourself. You know that you're strong. It's just that for some odd reason, programming your mind, you just get stuck, or you just feel like hopeless, or I don't know, you live in this dream state that's an illusion, that's not real. I do too, and we have to stop that. Um, Meditation, you know, we have to think better. We have to have factual thinking and not magical thinking. The reason why, look at why we have magical thinking. Look at everything we see in the news. Look at everything we've been taught in religion. Everything that happened through history. All that plays a part in our psyche, if you believe it or not. It detaches us from reality. So I just wanted to give y'all something to think about, not too much, but just like that dream state is something I want to give to the sufferers of PTSD and OCD. Do you ever feel like you're in a dream? Like, that makes you detached, that nothing is real, that you feel unable to connect, and that you're unable to connect because you're living in that panic state in your mind. And I want to tell you that that's true. What you're feeling is accurate at that time, in regards to that dream state, in regards to that connection that you can't have because you want to stay in your mind. Although staying in your mind is not the healthiest for anyone with that's having an episode at that time. Um, if you want to know why this happened, trust me, it happens to plenty of us. And it happens to us due to our trauma. I believe that a person that suffers with OCD really suffers with PTSD too. And I'm not saying here what's right or what's wrong. I'm just saying our symptoms are closely related, and it's more than one way to think about things. Some people may say, oh, OCD comes out of nowhere. I don't believe that story. And I'm sure many of you don't. And I'm sure if some of you actually sat down and think about it, y'all can probably determine where it started from. Maybe not, but I'm just saying it's other alternative ways to process things and think about things. And if the answer is not fully comfortable with you, then don't just run with it. I know most of us are just desperate for answers, but sometimes we can't just be listening to everyone or just taking what people say and not really processing and thinking. That's one of the things we suffer with. We don't take time to really process. Just a little message. I hope that this was somewhat helpful to y'all. I want to talk more about meditation. I'm just starting to get into it more and take time for myself. That's important, and put me first. And what I learned through meditation, I definitely will share with y'all. Um, keep keep subscribing. If you think any of my videos is helpful, definitely repost. If you have any ideas, please let me know. In addition, leave comments. This is like an interactive YouTube. Come on, leave comments. I want to know your feedback. I want to know what's going on. Definitely. Love y'all.